we're going to cover App Studio side menu. Your side menu is your app's second navigation hub. Unlike the footer menu, which focuses on the most essential actions you want your customers to take, the side menu allows you to add additional content that you offer, but maybe it's not as prominent enough to be placed on your home screen, but still important for your customers to be able to access. Now, while your footer menu is limited to 3 to 5 items for optimal experience, there are no limitations here with your side menu. So first up, as you can see, we have some pre-built side menu items for you that you can easily toggle on if desired. So in this instance, I'm going to toggle on Message Center, I'm going to toggle on News, and I'm going to toggle on Rewards. So when we now have these, and they are immediately and instantly available to your customers. But say Rewards, maybe that's not exactly how I present my rewards, my offers to my end users. Maybe I call them coupons or vouchers, right? So when you're thinking about your labels, you want to make sure that they are something that is reflective of where you're ultimately going to take the end user. So when they click on coupons, they ultimately know that when I click on this in the app, I'm going to be taken to where my digital coupons live that I can go use and redeem. So those are some pre-built items, and you can obviously edit them as just shown and make them unique to your own facility. Let's walk through how to quickly create a custom side menu item. All you need to do is hit Add Item. Again, as discussed, let's think about our label. In this particular example, we're going to link to leaderboards. So I'm going to add leaderboards. And then, hey, maybe you want to add a little bit of personality. You could throw an emoji in there. So maybe with our leaderboards, we want to add this nice little trophy emoji. Some of these small touches can certainly highlight certain items within your side menu, maybe make it a little bit more engaging, help them stand out. But really next, all we need to do now is say, where do we ultimately want to take these users? And in this particular instance, we're going to link to an app page, which I will select here in a second. But you could also link to a URL, a telephone number, or email address. So the default is linked to an app page. I am now going to go ahead and select leaderboards, which is then going to ask me if I want to select a specific one. In this instance, I want it to go to all of the leaderboards. And then all I have to do is hit save, and now my leaderboards is available and instantly ready for my customers to engage with in my live app. If I don't want it to be in that first position, all I need to do is drag and drop until I have it in the position that I want it to be in. But here's where side menu really shines. You have complete control over who sees what and when. So as we added this leaderboards, I'm just going to open to add another item here so we can kind of talk through this. You have time-based visibility with a start and end date. So you can set start dates to show this content on a particular date. You also have an end date so that that content now is automatically removed from the app when it's no longer relevant. This is perfect for seasonal programs, any like limited time offers, maybe event specific content. Example that I could think of, maybe the men's club championship registration is open. And so we want to highlight that in the side menu. If we know that this is coming at some point in time, we could certainly set a start date, but at the very least, we want to set an end date. So maybe all of our men have until October 10th to sign up for this. So we want this to disappear from the app on October 11th. All you have to do is then add in your URL to ultimately where they are going to now register. And then hit save. And now it is live in your app. And most importantly, it will be gone on October 11th. And as previously mentioned, if you don't want it in that first slot, all you got to do is just drag it to where you want it to be and instantaneously update it in your app. The second area to kind of focus in on is called audience targeting. So this field right here is for your audience. Now, as we talk through this, there will be a lot of great opportunities to utilize all of these various different audience types. So default is obviously all users. So this is something you want everyone to see. Logged in users, this is when people are logged into your app. So again, encouraging people to create accounts, which is obviously most importantly great for data capture on your side, and then being able to show off content only logged in users can ultimately have access to. Logged out users, right? These are people who are not logged in. They might be guest users. So this could be great to highlight why it's important to have an account and ultimately be logged in the long run. But as mentioned, it's important to know that if your logged in users are logged out, they'll be able to see this content as well. Has active membership. This is a great way to highlight content specific for members at your facility. So someone who has a current active membership. Maybe you want to highlight some special events or programs that are only available to all customers who have any type of active membership at your facility. So this could be a great option as well. No active membership, right? So somebody that does not have an existing active membership at your facility. Great way to highlight a fall special, encourage them to join. And most importantly, those that have an active membership will not see this content. So it could be a good way to promote to your guests who don't have a membership just yet. Further, we have specific memberships. So this is someone who might have a specific type of membership. So a great way that maybe you could highlight content for, you have this monthly lesson subscription, right? So you could now say that there's specific content in the app that is only available for those who have monthly golf lesson subscriptions. Maybe there's YouTube videos, tip videos, different things like that. But by utilizing this audience, only those who are logged in and have an active monthly lesson subscription will be able to ultimately see it in your app. So again, it's a great opportunity that you can be able to be very specific and very clear about who should be seeing this content. Further, audience and time-based visibility work together. So you can also utilize both. All you then have to do once you've set it up is hit save. And so now moving forward, the men's club championship in this particular instance is only going to be available to those with monthly lesson subscriptions. And it will still expire on October 11th. Now, the best part of all of this, as you've kind of seen as we've gone through this, is we can drag and drop and reorder. So maybe I want to move message center up. I can use the toggle switches. So maybe, I decide I don't want to promote my men's club championship registration anymore. And most importantly, anything you see here, instantaneous to your app. No more approvals, no more support tickets. It just immediately, the changes go live instantly. Further, if for whatever reason you don't want a side menu, that is okay. Just disable all of the items, and now you no longer have a side menu in your app. So as you can see, side menu is where you can really highlight additional items that you have to offer while ensuring the right people see the right content at the right time.